Hi, everybody. Here, whoa. Let's just take this and go like this. There we go. Okay. Welcome. It's 1:00, and I try and be on time with things. Sort of organized, not all the time. But that's just life, right? So, welcome. Come sit with me. Come be here. It's my first Sunday event, and inviting people to come and be. And this isn't sort of my normal, everyday kind of live. This is going to be something that I want to do every Sunday. And something that's a little bit more, I guess, mellow, something that's a little bit not so crazy. I mean, I really want to bring people into a gathering, bring people into a place where we can connect, where we can be, and where you're not going to be overwhelmed. So, before I get started, please like, subscribe, comment below, come in and be a part of this. I'm really wanting to grow. I think I'm only a couple away from being at 300 followers, which is something I know. A lot of people would say, it's you got to get 1,000. I'll get to 1,000. That is a goal, but you know, this is where I just 300. That's my first goal, and then we'll go from there to my next following goal. So let's just move on here. So welcome everybody. Thank you for coming, and thank you for those who watch the replay. Yes, I'm in the laundry room. So between the dog upstairs, the dog behind, you know, it is what it is. And I hope you can all hear me. I do have a mic on today. And trying to be a little bit more professional. So welcome everybody. So let's get going with this and coming together for this Sunday reset. This is a grounded Sunday reset to help us to slow down, clear any overwhelmness, and come back into our bodies. We'll walk through the astrology of the week, a simple prayer, a short meditation, and a weekly affirmation. So, if this supports you, definitely there's a link in my bio if you wish to do a donation. Would be greatly welcomed. So, as we sit in this beautiful energy, a place where we step out of the noise of the world and come back to something real, something steady, something that actually supports us. You don't need to have anything figured out to be here today. All right? You don't have to have all the things in place and all the lists done. So you don't need to be in a perfect space. You just need to arrive. You just need to be here, right? I know for myself, my life ain't perfect. I got dogs barking. I'm in a laundry room. I'm not in some posh place where, for a podcast. No, I'm in the furnace laundry room, the common area of where I live. So you just need to arrive. You just need to be here. So wherever you are, just breathe. Breathe with me. Take a pause. And breathe. Yes. Yes. So let's take a little bit of a look at the astrology this week, and look a little bit at this energy that we're stepping into. And I'm going to keep this very real and grounded, that we're moving through a time where the nervous system is being pushed. There's a lot of mental energy, a lot of movement, and a lot of what do I do next type of energy. And what that does, especially with this Gemini and Uranus influence, it pulls us out of our body and into our heads. And we are starting to trying to solve everything, right? Fix everything, figure everything out. But here's the truth this week. You don't need to solve your life this week. Honestly, you need to land in it. This is not a week of for pressure. It's not a week for stabilizing. So if you've been feeling overwhelmed, scattered, emotional, I know I was quite emotional today, just feeling very teary eyed over things, a little bit overwhelmed with things, or just tired. There's nothing wrong. Your system is asking you to slow down. And that's sort of hard for us because we are wired to move, right? We're just wired. It's like, let's go, let's get this done, let's do this one, let's do this, let's do that. And here we're coming into energy that's saying no. Even when so much is changing in our world, where everything is saying you got to know this new app, you got to understand this, you got to, it's like, whoa. The truth is that what's coming in is saying no, come in and just land, just be here, you got to be here. Because if we're trying, because we're coming into air and fire energy, and air and fire energy moves very quickly, and it wants to move quickly, it wants to get things done, it wants to do things. But we are an extremely, we're dense energy. Like this meat sack is dense. More ways than one, honey. But in order for us to receive the information, in order for us to connect with ourselves, we need to have that slowdown. We need to have that time out, right? And that's an important piece in as we are going forward. So you don't need to solve life this week, all right? Don't, all right? Don't try and solve everything. And we just need to ask ourselves where we need to slow down and what we need to access at this time. Because this week, as we're moving through this week is where we have a lot of energy that is coming in. If you have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that seems like everything, or any of these on your ascendant, right? So there's this energy that's coming in that's really shifting our frequency, and you're going to feel it. And with Venus in Gemini, it forms a powerful trine to Pluto in Aquarius on the 28th. And this isn't just a nice little transit. This is movement, momentum, permission, and everything we've have just walked through, the pressure, the uncertainty, the internal rewiring. This is where things get left and lift. And this is a time when things are getting lifted. This air energy at its finest brings in ideas, connections, conversations, invitations. And people are listening to you differently now. Doors open through conversations and not force. One of the reasons why I started this today and on this date. It's the right people will show up through unexpected paths. This is not pushing. This is about alignment. And this alignment is finding you, but it's not going to find you if we're rushing through things, right? So if you're air and you're fire dominant, and this is the Gemini, as I was just saying before, the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Aries, or Leo, or Sagittarius, or have these on your ascendant, This hits you especially strong. You may feel a surge of clarity and excitement, a desire to move forward now, new connections that feel faded or electric. Trust it. Trust that of what is coming in. Because the bigger picture, and this is important, this isn't just a one day vibe. With Uranus preparing and is in Gemini, and Pluto now firmly in Aquarius, we're entering a multi year air cycle. So, what does this mean? New ways of thinking, new systems of communication, new networks, communities, technology, and me, finding our voice inside of it. And what this week is really about is an invitation to rise, but not through struggle, through saying yes to conversations, sharing your ideas, letting yourself be seen, and following curiosity instead of fear. Because what's coming in now is aligned support, unexpected opportunities, and a new chapter opening quietly but powerfully. And so, grounding this truth is us landing. You're not imagining the shift, but don't rush it or try to control it. It isn't grabbing everything at once and I need to know all of this and I need to do this and I got to learn the next AI. This isn't about grabbing everything all at once. It's about recognizing what actually for you, what aligns for you, what feels right for you. So that's where we're going to be entering. We're entering what it is and where it is and what's right for you. Okay? So, we're going to do a little meditation. And we're going to enter into this beautiful meditation and begin to create something meaningful for ourselves at this time right now. Just getting my notes. So we're not in the future. We're not fixing everything, but we're here right now. So let's take a moment and let's just take this moment together. And if you want, you can close your eyes if that feels comfortable and take a breath. And you can gently say this within yourself or out loud. Bring me back into my body. Bring me back into this moment. Help me release the pressures to figure everything out. Help me feel what is steady and real. Let me land softly into my life today. Now just breathe. Now I just want you to just sit for just a few more minutes. It's nothing complicated. And just coming back, and we're coming into our bodies. You're taking slow breaths in and a slow breath out. Again, in and out. Bring your awareness down into your body. Let's go right down, down to your feet. They carry you. They lead you. And as we go from the feet into the legs, those beautiful trunks, they're steady, they're strong. Into our hips, the movement, the sway. And just soften your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. And let your breath be natural. You don't need to force anything. If your mind starts to wander, that's okay. It does. We just bring our attention back to our breath, in and out, back to your body. Back to right here, right now, into this present moment. You're safe to slow down. Let me repeat that. You're safe to slow down. Yeah. I even need to say that to myself. I'm safe to slow down. Don't have to answer all those emails all at once. Your phone goes off. You don't have to run to it. If there's an offer on the table for you, take a moment. Don't just jump into it or sign it. Take your time with it. See if that's right and if that aligns to you. Don't need to go anywhere right now. You don't need to become anything. You're allowed just to be here. Wow. Yes. Just come back, bring your awareness back when you're ready. We just have to be here. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Just take a look around. Know you're safe. You're okay. You're fine. You're right where you need to be at this moment. Right here, right now. It's a lot. And that can be very difficult for many of us. And especially if we have a mind that races a lot. And many times, I had a question asked me one time, well, a few times, like, I'm so anxious. How do I get over this? And I said, well, focus on one thing. Doesn't matter what that one thing is. It could be a mark on the wall. There's a mark on the wall. Focus on that mark of the wall. All right? Now, focus on another thing. Oh, here, I'm in the line. There's a hockey helmet. Okay, I'm focusing on the hockey helmet. Yeah. There's something on the wall. There's a hockey helmet. Oh, there's my grandson's little art project or is here. Oh, I got my coffee mug. I have all of you. Wow. Okay. I'm okay. I'm good. Life can be crazy right now, and it can be feeling like it's moving like the speed of light. But at this time, and especially this week, we want to slow it down. And if you're feeling that overwhelmness, to take that step back, and you know me, put your hands on your heart. And if you need to, put one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. That brings you into centeredness. Allow yourself to center into your here and now. And just take that moment. And if you feel odd in doing that and you're in a public place, who cares? There's There's a lot of other weird things going out there than you putting your hand on your heart and on your belly for a moment and just breathing. I've done that when I've gone shopping. I'm not very good in grocery stores. And sometimes in a grocery store, I have to go up an aisle and I just have to stand there with my cart and just take a moment and breathe. I've done that quite a few times because I can get very overwhelmed if I'm going in, especially if it's busy, you know, and I'm not sure where everything is in that a grocery store. It could be a new one or something, or I'm going into a Walmart, um, or something large at that. I find like I go up an alley. Usually, if I'm in Walmart, it's usually where the pillows are, and stuff. It's like, okay, this is a good spot because usually there's not too many people looking at cushions and stuff. So taking that time is going to be very important for you all this week, and not getting yourself overwhelmed. And your mantra, your affirmation. Your affirmation this week is so simple. I am safe to slow down and land in my life. I'm safe to slow down and land in my life. Write that down. Put it on a little sticky note. Have it as a reminder on your phone. Put it on the back of your phone if you want, a little sticky. You can come back to that anytime you feel overwhelmed. All right. So I'm going to thank you for sitting with me today. This is a space to come back to and come back to every Sunday. I'm going to be doing this every Sunday at 1 p.m. If I can't, I'll let everybody know. I'll put up a little notice if something comes up. But if this supported you, and you're welcome to leave a donation or simply share this with someone who needs it. And if you're wanting to go deeper, we have a full moon that's coming up this week. So if you are wanting a full moon reading, definitely let me know. Or a personal session, or begin to mentor with me. Uh, I have different packages for mentoring for different levels and different entry levels. Definitely let me know. But mostly important, mm, just come back next Sunday and we'll do this again together. So come sit with me and spread this out to everybody. And may the Lord and Lady watch over and bless each and every one of you. You can go back and listen to this, stop, write down whatever you need to write down. And I want to thank you. I would write my list in order of the stores so it could be over easier and quicker. Mama, I did share on my Instagram story. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Blessings to you all. And let the sun shine. All right. Have a great one. Blessings, everybody. Bye bye.